Um, so,
Now you're
anyways,
no. Now that you're recording, you have nothing good to say now.
no, it's we were talking about we're talking
The
about horror
murder.
movies, right?
Yep.
And it's
Mhm.
like, okay, this chick is like home by herself, right? She's like some young chick and her parents are gone. She's all home by herself, and like she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna take a shower." Great. And then hears a noise. It's like, you know what? I hear a noise. Instead of going into my room, locking the door, changing into, clothes, I know. I'm gonna check it out in my towel, freaking butt ass naked. I hear a noise in the kitchen. You know what's a good idea? To go in that freaking kitchen with just a towel on me, just in case it's a murderer. It's like,
Oh goodness.
it doesn't make any sense.
Well, Gilday, movie productions have to do it, or else if they actually did what you want, the movie will end in like 5 minutes.
It's like a half hour horror movie that's not even scary. It's like,
Yeah.
oh crap, I hear someone downstairs, but my parents are away. I'm gonna lock my door,
I
call the
gotta call
police,
911.
and not make a noise. And then like 5 minutes later, the police show up. They see like a shadow in there, and like they arrest the guy. And it's like
Ah. Gil,
it's like
it's like
the murderer on 67th Street.
I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling kids.
We found a murderer in your kitchen. He was going after the knives. He's gonna kill you with it. And I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling detectives.
Oh my gosh,
It's like
put in prison for like 27 years.
it's
You
like it
dropped the
doesn't
soap
make any
many
sense.
times.
Oh, the ones that do kind of make sense are the ones where there's like a monster, and you like never expect there to be a monster, and like some crazy person's like, "Oh my gosh, there's a five-headed monster! I saw it," and everyone's like, "You're crazy." But when you're watching the movie, it's like,
Hmm.
"Yeah, I saw it too. You can't say he's crazy. You're out of your mind. There's a real monster out there." But like, who in the right mind would be like, "Oh yeah, there is a monster. I will believe you. Yeah, let's totally freaking get
Search
guns
for it.
and like protect ourselves from this from this five-headed monster that that has never existed at any time in history, and that's pretty much impossible for it to even exist." Yeah,
Breeze fire.
let's automatically believe this crazy ass dude hallucinating about five-headed monsters. Those
Could be
kinds of
on
movies
drugs.
I get, like where some guy gets abducted by aliens or something. It's like, I was abducted by aliens and they're coming for you too. I would be like that ignorant freaking school kid being like, yeah, sure there is. You know what? I'm gonna go into that forest that you said there's freaking aliens, 'cause I know there aren't. Just to prove you wrong, because you're a freaking dumbass. 'Cause there are no things as aliens, and freaking I have no reason to believe you whatsoever. But then I'd be like, oh crap, there's an alien. It's like got a spear tail, and oh no, it went right through my heart and I'm dead. It's like that's how it really would go down. I totally get those movies. But the ones where there's like a regular guy who just kills people, and it's like the police has everyone on curfew. Don't go out, especially in this area. There's a murder out. You know what? Since everyone, let's all have a party. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's all have a party out there in the woods where we know that murderer is, because we're
Isn't it like
badass kids.
isn't it like Jason or something?
Yeah,
Have
it's just like
the
every Jason movie or Michael Myers.
I was thinking of Freddy until you said out in the woods. I'm like, oh, because in the Freddy Krueger movie, you just see him like come
or
out of.
or Scream. But
Oh,
Scream
yeah,
is
that too.
like a parody. No, not a parody, but it's kind of making fun of the horror movie. Like because
Wait, the like.
that there's that one guy, right, played by Jamie Kennedy. He's like, these are the rules for horror movies because he's like a horror movie expert. He like works at a rental place back when that was a thing.
Seriously?
Yeah, he worked at like a Blockbuster or something, and he was like a movie expert. He's all like in every horror movie, and like he tells the rules of horror movies, and he's
Like there's a girl.
like you when you're running away from a killer inside your house, you just want to go through the front door instead of trying to hide somewhere because they'll always get you and stuff. And like he
What's
had
the
all the rules set down, and no one followed him.
kind of the stereotypes of some movies? Like there's a girl, there's a boy, they're like, oh, I'm like about to do it, then all of a sudden the murderer just like busts through the door, kills them all, and all this stuff.
They're all like making out like some high school kids.
Especially high school kids. Who else? You never see like adults get murdered in horror movies. They're always teenagers. Do
You
ever
never
think
see
about
like,
that?
well, it's rare that like some guy that just happens to have a gun. It's like, don't tread on me. He's got like the American flag. He's got like a trucker hat on,
America.
and he hears a noise, and he knows there's like a murderer around. Like, get his gun, and he's like ready for him, right? You never see that guy. It's always like some punk kids that don't believe that there's a murderer around, or don't believe that he'll ever come to us. It's like, we're just some punk kids. A serial killer that's in this area that has already killed another teenage kid. He won't possibly come to kill us. We're the cool kids. Hey, let's separate. Let's go into this abandoned like room, or this abandoned
Asylum.
tent, or like let's go like in a car that's away from everyone else, and let's make out. And
Make out point.
that's who dies first. Those stupid idiot kids. Or
Yeah,
like, yeah.
once you see like a adult get killed in a horror movie, you know everyone's screwed. Come on, that is very true.
Yeah, you like
Like-
take bets to see how long the black eye is gonna last. Oh my gosh, it's a black guy. What are his chances of making it to the end? Let's split up. Let's leave the black guy alone. Yeah, he's gonna survive to the very end.
Nothing possibly could happen bad. Nothing possibly bad could happen.
He's a
black
thug,
man.
Tony.
He
The
go
black
take
guy
care
is
of
always like
himself.
some token black guy that's like stereotypical freaking like, I don't know, it's changed now, but back in my day, all the black guys were like the thuggy kind of guy. They're like,
Like
I'm a
with the
thug.
Tattoos, bandana, like
Yeah.
holding the gun sideways.
That's like the weirdest thing about black actors. Like Hollywood always likes to like have stereotypes, like likes to perpetuate stereotypes, right?
Mhm.
Like every black guy is like cool and or thuggish, you know? And
Okay.
and every Mexican is like he's got that Mexican accent, and he like eats tacos and stuff. He's like always so stereotypical. Like in every Hollywood movie.
Any popular movie, really? Wait, has the Alien Covenant come out yet, or no?
I don't know. I don't keep up with new movies. I've not watched a movie in the theater in like a billion years.
Last time I saw a movie was in black and white.
Yeah. Back in my day, they didn't even have movies. They had a guy like take 100 pictures, and he stood right in front of you, and he like switched to the next picture like really fast.
So like a play you're talking about? Are you talking about play?
No, he had like a bunch of Polaroid pictures, like a stack of them, and he'd like he would like be standing right in front of you, showing them to you with his two hands right out in front of your face,
Yeah.
and he would like flashcards. He would just drop uh, one picture at a time, so it
Like a
looks
flip
like it's a
book or
moving frame, like
like
a
a flip
moving
book type of
picture. And he'd be like, he'd like make all the noises.
thing. Get down, get down.
Oh, my hero! But it was just like one guy making all the voices and the sound
Hey,
effects.
Shay. That has to be
No,
one of my
it was just
favorite
like a
things.
flip book. Back in my days, you'd go to like a theater, and there's just some guy standing in front of you with a flip book, and he'd like flip the pages really quick, and he'd like make all the sound effects. He'd go pew
Pew.
pew if it's like sci-fi.
Pew pew pew. Oh goodness.
Back in my day, we didn't have MP3s. We had parrots that they had to train to do a certain instrument, and like they had a whole chorus of them, right? There's like a hundred parrots, and each one would make like a certain, was trained to make a certain instrument noise, and that's how you had to listen to music back in my day.
How many parrots did it take? Like
What?
average.
Like about 100.
Seriously? What type of songs were back at? Oh yeah, like those songs have like 100 instruments in it. I know what you're talking about.
No, because you needed like five five 5 or 10 birds just to do guitars, because they could only do like 1 or 2 notes. You could only train them
Oh.
to do 1 or 2 notes at a time.
Train a parrot to say crippled, then you go to someone that's crippled, you just like let your parrot just wail out.
Cripple, cripple.
Cripple. Like you go to cripples man parrot, teach it teach it to say things about cripples. That poor parrot. Goodness.
Yeah, the parrot would be dead in like a second, unless it flew away. Then the cripple couldn't run after him.
Good run after. Can they fly though? That's one thing. Has it been
What,
scientifically
cripples?
tested? Yeah, can they fly?
Did you see that reaction time? Uh, he was like the dumb Yahoo Answers video. It's like, can midgets see in the dark? Did you see that one? He did it!